You're watching Loudmouths, brought to you by Cheapo Air.
Welcome to Loudmouths, great debate, presented by Cheapo Air. I'm Gerrit alongside my friend, my colleague, Justine Ward. Good to see you, Justine. And let's get it going here with a little baseball talk, specifically pitchers. And who is the best pitcher in this town? Is it the guy who signed the big contract in the Bronx, Gerrit Cole, or is it the guy who's won 2 consecutive National League Cy Young Awards with the Mets, Jacob deGrom? And I cede the floor to you first. Go ahead.
Well, Gary, certainly these two aces have a lot of pressure on their shoulders, but I would argue that the burden is slightly greater for Gerrit Cole. This is a Yankees team that is very hungry. They have World Series or bust expectations, and a big part of that is Gerrit Cole, who wants to prove to everybody that he was worth the historic deal that he got with the New York Yankees. I think you also have to look at the 2 divisions here that these pitchers pitch in, and last time I checked, the NL East looks pretty scary to me.
It does, and you're right. Cole has a lot to prove. But for me, Jacob deGrom, he's already proven it. Now, I know Cole has done some big-time things, but Jacob deGrom has won back-to-back Cy Young Awards and looking to become just the 3rd player in the history of the game to make it 3 in a row. I think it was Greg Maddux, and Randy Johnson who won 4 consecutive. And I think deGrom has a really good chance to do that. If there is one game on the line, season on the line, for me, Jacob deGrom is the guy I want on the mound, because when you think about it, not everybody can pitch and do so successfully in this town under the bright lights of Broadway. And deGrom has shown he can do that. A couple of years ago, the 1.70 ERA was amongst the best in the history of the game since they lowered the mound back in 1968. And then last year, the second half, the 1.44 ERA. I mean, off the charts. This is a guy who is unflappable. He can repeat his delivery with the best in the history of the game. For me, one game on the line, season on the line, Jacob deGrom, he's my guy.
Oh, Gary, there's no doubt about it. Jacob deGrom has been Superman for the New York Mets the past 2 years. Look at what he did in 2018 with little to no run support. However, I'm looking at the greater picture here. I'm looking at the team surrounding Gerrit Cole. And what I look to is what they did last year with basically a reserve team. They made it to a championship series amid all of those injuries. Now, when I think about Gerrit Cole, I look at someone who led the American League in ERA last year and also led the majors in strikeouts.
I want to see him do it. I want to see him do it here with the bright lights again. deGrom has already shown he can do that. So for me, it's deGrom. You'll take Cole. Season will play out at some point. We will see, but that's going to do it for now. Hey, you stay well. Keep washing those hands. Everybody keep washing your hands and stay healthy.